burnt the pattern into. So this is what I did last time. And I've got Ari and Akali and Alistair to do. Still kick-ass. Yeah. I need paint and pictures of what colors to do them. So I'm gonna get my palettes and my brushes and put them somewhere and I can reach them and not break anything. So last time I was burning the patterns, I actually broke my wood burner. The tip like came off. And yeah, it just snapped and then I couldn't get it out, but I did fix it. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing this one first, I think. What the heck? Who's my favorite LOL character? I love Jinx. Because she's kind of insane. Very insane. And she wears lots of belts. Okay. Let me know if I need to turn the music down or anything. Yeah. Okay, okay, so this is Ari. Just a picture of Ari. And I should do a picture of her next. I'm doing them in alphabetical order, so yeah, I'm nearly up to her. I think I'm up to Jace, so I'm definitely in the J section. So I don't need that because I'm not. Maybe I do need it. I don't know. Just to give it a bit more height, I guess. But yeah, I don't know what I would do for her. I need color. Okay, I need like a purple. It's not like purple, but like, because some pictures it shows her hair is kind of purple. So it's like a, some people say it's blue. Some people say it's black. Like I don't really know. It's like kind of have thought about doing a song request thingy. Like yes, but also I don't know if I can handle that. I don't know what color to do it. Okay, well I have all my paint in the box and it's kind of heavy. So many ridiculous songs. Like, see, I think that's the reason I don't want to do it, because it's, yeah, I don't know what color to. Like a dark kind of bluey, like a navy-ish color. So I've got blue. I really don't. Okay, where's my black? My black. You know, white's always helpful because that one's empty. Especially with having all the streams. Yeah. Yeah. What else? What makes like a reddy kind of purpley magenta? I don't really know how to. Okay, let me start with these kind of colors. Okay. So I want. Where's they're over there. I want to make like a dark purple-ish, like a very dark purple, but more bluey purple. So I need one of my palette knives so I can mix the color. And I let the paint dry on them last time, so I didn't get them. They're kind of covered in paint. Okay. And this black is a kind of very chunky. And this is my new tube of blue, and I love it. This is my favorite blue. It's phthalo blue, and it's so beautiful, and I absolutely love it. Oh, and I forgot this is like a pop. Okay, so I usually screw them off, but it opens. It's like I keep forgetting about that. Okay, I'm gonna have some white over here just cause it's always useful. And I always use too much paint. So I'm going to try not to do that, but it's gonna happen anyway. I'm gonna stick a small amount of magenta there. And mix Matisse Bell paint for trophies. Oh, that's cool. Okay, and we mix I forgot how to mix the paint. Whether it's light into dark or dark into light, I just completely forgotten. Okay, now we get so like a dark purple kind of vibe kind of we're going for, but I feel like this is too blue. Like I know I said dark blue, but this is like the kind of dark blue I want to dye my hair. Okay. Need some more magenta. I think I'm gonna need to buy more magenta at some, like, very soon. Because if I keep using this, then it's just gonna... I'm just not gonna have magenta, because this is the only tube I have left. Copy time. Okay. I feel like this isn't making much of a difference. I love the smell of this paint. It smells so painty. Okay. And it's very thick. This is... I don't really know what this will look like. It's very, very dark. I'm going to try and add some white, but not to all of it, because otherwise it might be a bit too light. This is such a nice blue. It's like a navy. It's a navy blue. I definitely added too much white. I can use that for highlights. Definitely a bit too blue for my liking. This is what I get for not making the purple first. Okay, add to the There we, yeah, okay. It's good to have like multiple shades of the same color, just to they have a variety, and if you want to do shading or highlights, then you can. And I won't be doing too much shading, but yeah. You've run out of coffee, dude. Okay. The craziest thing happened today. I was at the shops with my sister, just in Woolies, and I was looking at hair dye, and she walked down the toilet paper section, and there was like all the toilet paper was there, like all of it. Like, that's insane. Okay, I think I'm happy with this color. I can always change it. I really am not sure. It's very dark, and I think it might be fine. I'm not sure if I'm gonna. Yeah, you haven't seen much toilet paper in ages. Yeah, it was crazy. And it wasn't at the shop we usually go to, like the closest store. So I don't like this brush at all. It doesn't give me the control I like. It's too like not control. Okay. I don't know if I'm going to do the skin color. Or if I'm just going to leave it the same color as the coaster. Like the same color as the wood. Like if I'm just gonna do the hair and the ears. So I'm just painting in the hair so it's colored. Move this out of the way. And this is very dark, so I'm definitely gonna go and do highlights so that it looks like she has hair. And not just a patch of darkness on her head. And I've got a lot of paint, so I'm probably gonna put that on Fred when I'm done with it, at least. So I'm trying to keep it in the lines and not rush, because when I rush I go outside the lines and then it just looks messy, and I want these to look nice. But I am going a bit faster today just because I've had coffee, so my body is just working fast, and maybe my brain is too. Okay. When I was doing Aatrox's sword, where did I put it? It's right here. I had to be very careful just because there were so many different colors that I was using. And I guess it's more complex with the shading and the keeping things in lines. Okay, so I've got the top of the head done. I'm not sure how I feel about the color. I think it's and I tried to fix the color on my camera. I think the saturation's a bit too high. And I think this brush isn't the best for doing the ends of the hair, the tips, because it's not thin enough, and I want like a lot of control with it, otherwise it'll go outside the lines. It's alright if it goes out a little bit, because I can just scrape it off. But yeah, and I might go back over with the wood burner and go through, like, burn the lines again, or just at least make sure there's no paint in them, because then it just looks sharper and clearer. Yeah. Okay. So I'm almost done with the hair. I'm just making sure I've got all of the hair done, like it's up to the very edge of the line, so there's like no, I can't say white, but if the wood was white, then it would be white, so no white. And there's like a little hair, like brush hair, stuck in this. Okay, I got it out. I'm just gonna go over that so it is nice and flat. I don't like the paint being too thick, because then it's just unnecessary layers. But the top of the head is pretty much done. And then after I paint, I go in with my etching tool and just make sure all the lines don't have, well, yeah, all the lines don't have too much paint in them, or if I've gone outside the line like I have right here just then I scratch that off, and yeah. So this is my etching tool. Yeah, it's easier if it's dried a bit. Yeah, this one's a bit messy. So this is basically fully covered. So this is Ari's hair. The hair I don't like that much because it looks like it's just a shape. Yeah, now her ears. So in her splash art, her ears are basically all the same color as her hair, but I'm not sure whether to make the inside of her ears a different color. Like a kind of pink. I think I will make it a kind of pink, or at least slightly lighter. Yeah, I continue to use this brush for the outside of her hair, her ears, if I can. Again, I really like having control of the brush especially when I'm doing something this detailed. Well, not detailed, just like small. Because like this brush it is small, but it's the same size as the lines of the ears. And then I'll go over with shading a bit later, I think after I've done all the color, if the paint hasn't dried. And I'm probably going to go into some of the lines where the ears join the head, so I have to go and scrape them out. Oh no, I went outside. No. Ah. So I'm gonna have to scratch off any of the mistakes that I made. And like, it's not super easy, like I can't just undo or erase. But I've made it work. I need to slow down. Okay. This is less, I don't know the word, I don't know, it's more messy than the other one. Okay, so this is still Ari. I use this multiple times so I won't put it away. Actually, I'm gonna try and fix the saturation. That's some good color right there. Look, if I put it up too high, it's just like, this is not right. Man, I don't even, like, it's kind of accurate. That just looks very, very dark. I don't really know how to fix this. That'll have to do for now. Forget it. The Ari, you can kind of see how it's like not completely black, it's like navy. So I'm gonna attempt to scratch the bits off where I didn't want them. I don't know if that's, yeah, that's paint. I have to wait till it dries though, so I'm a bit like it's not fully dry. I really should avoid doing this because it kind of wrecks it. I should just stay in the lines. That would be much easier. Okay. Now the inside of the ears. The inside of the ears, like, kind of pinky. Where's the photo that I tried to find? Okay. I shouldn't use the same brush. I don't know where to put it. I'm just gonna, I need like, I don't know. Okay. I'm aiming for pink. So I need another palette knife. So we're gonna stick this somewhere where it won't get paint everywhere. I need like, I have like old rags from my oil painting where I just, I'm gonna just leave that not on the carpet. Okay. I've got another palette knife and some magenta that isn't tainted by blue. That's a lot of magenta. I do not need that much. And then we're going to try and take some of the white that doesn't have blue on it from this side, and then chuck it over here with the magenta. And then I'm gonna try and make some pink. I may have to add some yellow to make it more like skin colory, like orangey. I definitely need more white. I put too much pink in. But that's alright, because Fred can use a makeover. And for those of you who don't know who Fred is, he's the cat on the canvas in the background, which you may have seen earlier if you were here while I was playing WoW. Yeah, and that tube is out of white. I've got so many tubes of white. So whenever I have spare paint, which is like all the time, I stick it on the spare paint canvas, which has Fred on it. And eventually it'll either just end up as its own artwork, or I'll like paint over it and make it into something. Okay. Making some pink. I need some yellow. This is too much of a pink. We want more of a skin color-ish for the inside of the ears. Ari's over here. Okay. This is now very yellow. I feel very chaotic right now. Okay. This is still very pink, but it's more of the shade I want it to be. Maybe some more white, because this is more of a skin color shade. And I think I will just... I'm still undecided about the face. Whether I leave it, or whether I like color it in. Because I don't know what I'm going to do with the other ones of the faces. Okay, this will do for now. I need a different, smaller brush. Preferably like a pointy kind of watercolor one. This one's very dry because I didn't wash it properly. I'm gonna try this one. So this is just a little watercolor brush. I'm gonna turn my light on. Okay. Not that it helps much, but when the sun goes down a bit more, I will be able to see better. So painting the inside of Ari's ears, because she's, what is she? Is she a fox? Kind of? I'm not sure. Okay, now I definitely have to go over the lines in her ear, I think. I am gonna do some shading in her ears, so I think that's what I was aiming for originally, instead of the lines. So I'll see what happens and make my mind up from there. I feel like I should have done the inside of the ears first, because then if I went over the lines a bit, it's like, oh, it's just like her furry ears, like it's kind of natural. Okay, this one's like mainly done. I'm actually really happy with this color. Ooh, that's a lot of paint near the edge. Okay. And it's not like too thin. The yellow I used is thin, so it will generally thin down the paints that I, yeah, the result of mixing the paints with the yellow will be thinner. Like the whites, or like this brand, are generally thick paints. Whoops. knocking everything over. They're generally thick paints, so like the colours are generally thicker, but the yellow I use is just thin, so it's the opposite. Okay. It's very hard to get like all of it done correctly, especially since I can't see properly because it's very dark here and my lights aren't very bright at the moment. I do have a lamp, but it's on my other table. Okay, I'm just gonna go through and try and fix it up just a little bit. I don't want to scratch any of the navy hair off. I don't want to mess with it too much, because if I do, then things won't, they'll just like not go great. Okay, now that the other paint's dried a bit more, I can scratch it off. And hopefully it doesn't stick. I should really wait for paint to dry before I do anything. Okay, I'm gonna shade the inside of the ears just a little bit with the slightly darker pink that I have here. It's probably not going to be that noticeable. But it might just be noticeable enough. But I can't tell in this light. Like maybe I highlight the other side, maybe not. I'll see what that looks like. It might be a bit too light. And the ears aren't completely even, but there's really not much I could do to fix that once I've drawn it. Let's see. So I still have to do the shading, and I'm not sure if I should do her face or if that will just be too much color. Like I'm just not sure. But I will continue, like I'll try to do shading. I don't know how to. The medium blue has slightly dried. I'm gonna try and make it, if you want minimalistic, that's like perfect. I mean, honestly, I don't really know what I'm doing. Just like I don't know what I'm doing right now, I'm probably just messing her hair up. I can always go back over. I feel like I am messing it up. It's not what I wanted. I don't know how to make hair look like hair. Not very well. I don't know. I feel like I should shade it, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm like, where the light source would be coming from, and I just painted a bit of the inside of the ear blue, and I guess I complete a cross little heading would look great. Yeah, like I like the whole how it's drawn is minimalistic. Like that's, I don't like doing too much detail on coasters, especially with the wood burner, and I don't have much experience with it. And I don't like doing things that seem too hard. So but I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm just adding layers of paint. Like these are the exact colors that I want to do my hair, except I would go from navy, like navy roots to like really bright blue tips. So like that looks kind of like a mess. Really wasn't sure how to do it. Do I coat the coasters? Yeah, I do. I actually have it right here. I just spray it on. It's would look great in my hair, thanks. I use this stuff to kind of so it enhances and protects timber surfaces. It's just matte. I did it for like kind of heat, just general protection, and like heat protection, so they're kind of like they don't heat up as well. You use something similar for your trophy making. That's cool. So I don't really know what I'm doing. Yes. I don't know what I'm doing. Started using it for UV protection since the wood was already light in color. Yeah, what I use, it makes it slightly darker as well. I can. Oh, I need like a water jar so I don't have to ruin my brushes. I'll show you a finished one that's already been sprayed. You might not be able to see the color as well. Like there might not be, yeah, there's not a huge color difference on the like over camera at least. Like this one's lighter than this one. But yeah, it makes it slightly darker. You can see the difference? Well, that's good. Yeah. I'm not good with hair. It just seems to be Ari. Like, others I can do. It's like everything clarified and smoothed out, showing true colors. I like it. Yeah, yeah, I tried to fix it. I tried to adjust the color. I can stream with like a blue filter or a yellow filter on. Yeah, I'm gonna leave Ari like that for now. I haven't sprayed this one yet because I wasn't sure if I was finished. This is a Carly. It looks like Vane, but hopefully the color will help with that. This is a Carly. She's a ninja. I need her hair. So her hair's like kind of the same color. So that's handy, but it's more black. So I can maybe mix in more black. Honestly, it's so hard to tell. And yeah, okay, I'll start. I'll start. Oops, I keep breaking things. Oops, I'll start with the hair, and I will use the same color, maybe with a bit more black mixed in. I'm just mixing the rest of the black I had on the palette into this to try and make it, because it's not like it's black in the splash art, and I'm going off splash art and like in-game looks, so it's fairly black, but it might have a, maybe I should just do it black. But I also don't want to waste this paint, and I'm going to use a different brush. Oh, all my brushes are on the floor now. All my brushes are drying out because I'm not washing them straight away. Okay, I need one of these. Let's see, what color is this scrunchie? Is it green? Yeah, it's like green. Everything she's wearing is basically green based. Okay. Need to slow down. I'm just using another small brush. Trying to not go fast because I'm very caffeinated. I think I might. Whoa. Dude, what? What are you doing? Thanks. I don't understand. Didn't even realize there were tears. Yeah. Well, at the moment you don't really get anything else for other tiers, but I will definitely make stuff. I'm capable of making stuff. Okay, so I've just like got black just from the straight from the bottle. Is it called a bottle? Container? Tube? Straight from the tube. And I'm just trying to make it not go everywhere. I'm trying to be careful. And I did actually put it on the palette. The ends of her hair are very thin, so I've already gone outside the lines. So I'm trying not to go outside the lines. But sometimes it can't be helped. London Underground. Oh, I feel so sick because I drank the coffee. Okay, just taking some of the... I think we're kind of ombreing her hair. I'm kind of ombreing it. So like the ends are black. I'm just trying to blend it, you know? I think I'm gonna try and make it just all black. or at least all one color size. It's alright now. And she's got like a top knot, like a very high ponytail kind of thing. Kind of like I wear my hair. Trying to get all the little places of her hair done, all the really thin bits. Okay. Now, basically, you're gonna have to go over all the lines and get the pink out of them. Okay, now onto the ponytail. This looks very black, doesn't it? I feel like the contrast might be just a bit too high, or maybe the saturation, maybe both, or maybe just everything. I'm gonna buy a new camera at some point when I have enough money and do research on what I actually want. Okay, I want to not have any open bits. I don't want to cover up the lines though, so I can actually still see them, or at least be able to find them. Not like, sometimes I would like outline them in black, but that's basically what the wood burning thing does. Like the burnt wood acts as an outline, and I go over it to make it look darker. And if I do a Carly and then Alistair, which are the only ones that I've got fully burnt so far, then we'll have 4 leak coasters done. I'm just trying to be careful, which is hard for me. I feel like I'm running out of black, even though I'm not. It's just all in a pile, and I've used up the bit that isn't in the pile. I'm gonna do the end of her ponytail first, before I fix everything up. Okay. I just got the edge of this to do first, and then I can move on to making the green. And not have too much paint on my brush. I'm gonna go through so many brushes. Maybe I have to get a water cup. Okay, let's see. It's really hard for me to see this. We have Carly hair. Now green. Okay, I'm not really sure what kind of, how to make the kind of green I want. It's like, that's better. I can't really, she's kind of not really in the center. I can see it clearly like this. It's like a forest kind of green. know we need blue and yellow. Oof. I don't need black. I think I need this yellow, which is fine. I'm gonna try mixing it with the blue I already have out. Just say hello at the moment. Another palette knife. Maybe I'll see what I can do with the blue. The dried up blue that I already have. Nope, I can't use that. Okay, I'm gonna put the blue over here. Don't need too much. I keep unscrewing this instead of just popping the cap off. Just gonna take what I can, put it over there. Get a tiny bit of blue, so this makes like a nice kind of limey kind of greeny, not lime, but if I added more yellow then it would end up kind of limey. So that's because this is a lemon yellow. That's not the color I want. I think I need the other blue. If I can find it. Oh wait, I just found it. Okay, so these are two thin paints. And if this isn't the right one, I'm just gonna have to keep mixing until I find the right one. There's only there's like 4 different-ish combinations that I can make at the moment. Okay. Yeah, see, this is more the color I want. Mixing it with that. Move this over so I can actually mix it. And I want it the right shade. Like it's very similar. They look basically the same, but they're not. Maybe it was the yellow that I actually needed to change, but it's the right blue. But this screen will do. I will look at other images. Like, it is fairly dark. There's actually two different colors that's on her mask things. But I think this is gonna have to do. It might be, I have some more blue in it. Oh no, there's green on my mouse now. Okay. I need another brush. Okay, this one doesn't have to be tiny. I still want to control this one, and I have like multiple of very similar brushes, which is very handy for the type of things I do. Like the painting, the circles, I need multiple of the same kind of colors. And this green is close enough. So I'm just gonna apply it. This lack of light is really getting to me. This is very thin paint, so I'm gonna have to do a couple of coats. I can't see properly. very, very thin. And I'm going to have to wait till it dries to do the other coat. But because it's so thin, it won't take that long to dry. So we don't just want to smudge the paint. I want to be able to apply more over it. And I have no idea how this is gonna turn out, like, because I've always been worried that it looks like Vane, like she's wearing goggles. And I haven't done Vane yet, so I might not even do her face, but I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead. This Vane is pretty late in the alphabet. Should be one of the last ones that I do. Okay, that went slightly out of the lines. That went very out of the lines. I just want full coverage before I can wait for the other one. Wait for it to dry so I can do the other layers. Okay. Very green. Actually kind of looks more like a Carly. I wish I could see what I was doing. And I don't do this straight onto my desk because, well, when I'm burning it, the heat would go through. So I try to have either this book or a heat mat thing underneath it, or a cutting board or something, just so that I don't wreck the desk. But when I'm painting, so I don't get paint on the desk, because I'm very good at getting paint everywhere it's not meant to be, like outside the lines. Okay. This is thin paint and I want it to not be see-through. Okay. And I'm gonna try and use the brush strokes to make it look like she has a chin. I don't know if I'll do much shading on this. I think I should. I think I very much should. I try to do shading when I'm coloring things in, or painting at least, especially coasters, unless I'm purposely doing flat paint or something like that. This gives it a bit more depth. So we've got a very dark looking Akali. Ah. That's more accurate color wise, even if the light is bouncing off it crazily. Okay, I'm gonna try and use the limey color to do the highlight thing. I'm gonna do it maybe not all the way around her mask, but because that's where the pattern, that's kind of where it goes. It's just it's like a line, kind of, in the other picture I'm looking at least. So I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try and do something. Not exactly sure what. But it'll end up looking like something, and I can always just go over it with the darker paint if I don't like it. Okay. Maybe I'll do some darker ones as well, just... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Paint her hair green. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying not to shade everything. I can't exactly see what I'm painting, so it's a bit hard. I should have not started shading until I was I had the thing fully covered. This is not going to be great. I don't have enough patience for this. Okay. Ah! Okay, this looks really weird to the camera. I'm gonna try and fix it again. What am I doing? Contrast. Like, that makes it easier to see. It does make it easier to see. I might just leave it like that then. Just turn the contrast down a bit. Let's see, we have Akali. I need to do a ninja woman. I need to make, maybe highlight her a bit. My brush has gone stiff. Highlight her hair so it looks like a head. Where are her eyes? Okay, okay. They don't need eyes. If you have been paying attention to most of my streams, whenever I'm drawing, I'm like, they don't need eyes. It is like one of my most said things. I don't know what I'm doing. What is this? I'm just like, what am I doing? Okay, you know, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna keep doing whatever I'm doing, and then I'm gonna blend it in with the black that I have over here. Please help. Now it just, maybe I took too much out of it. We're about to play Akali in ARAM. Well, good luck. This can help you win. I'm sure that's how it works. I mean, I want it to look like she doesn't just have like a bunch of hair, like I'll make it like slightly a lighter tone. This is not gonna go well. This is not going well. No, I just like undid everything I did. I can always go over it later. It's fine. Like, I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like maybe she needs a bit more highlight down this side. Like that. You know? I think maybe I'll just leave it like that, maybe? I do of course have to do her scrunchy thing, which I did forget about. Don't go outside the lines. She does not need green hair. It is so dark. Okay. It's like a ribbon in her hair in the updated version. The more recent version. Maybe I should have like done a ribbon thing. This is nice and blah blah blah. Nice and simple. That's what I was trying to say. Let's try to do some shading, just a little bit. And now hopefully this is no, I need that to be darker. I'm trying to make this as covered as I can. Okay. Okay, now add a little bit of highlight in where I can. Just to make sure I didn't make the entire thing too light. Okay. So that's, the paint's still wet so it's a bit shiny, but that's Akali as of now. Yeah. And I'm not sure, like, I might fix her hair up. But I just don't know if I can at the moment. Okay. So we have Aatrox, Ahri, Akali. I'm more happy with Akali than Ahri. And next we have Cowboy. Not a cowboy, but Alistair. And this one. Moo Boy, yes, exactly, Moo Boy. Well, that color is real bright. Whoop. So he's purple. So we're doing his mohawk, his horns, and his purple face, and his ring. I'll probably do all of him. Oh boy, this is a lot of different colors. I don't have that many brushes anymore. I really should. Next time I will have do he produce milk? No, I don't think so. I'm gonna use one of the blues I already have. If it's a bit wet. It's a bit dry. For Ismahawk, it might be a bit too I don't like not bright enough. But that's fine. I can make it work. I can attempt to make it work. I think I've had too much coffee. It was a double shot, so that would make sense. Vanilla flavored milk, yes. Why is it lactose free? Why vanilla flavored milk? I'm confused. What are you on about? Lactose free vanilla milk. Okay, this paint is very thick. And I may just have to make more. I think I'm just gonna make more because excellent, I can have it. I'm gonna just sploop some paint onto the palette and not okay. Screw the lid on, not get paint on all of my nails, and just mix it with my brush. And then we have some nice blue. Maybe that's a bit too light, but we'll work with it. No, it seems fine. If the purple's the right shade, then it should be fine. See, I do not have the concentration for this. A really gross fact about things that male cows do to get milk, but I don't know whether to share it. Vanilla milk, because I recently watched a video of a guy making a $200 milkshake. Right, it was vanilla flavored, so vanilla came to mind. Okay. Okay. I feel like I'm losing my vision. Was that Gerald? No. Cooking Man? I'm so, what? Okay. Wanting over baby boy? Babby boy? I'm so confused. I've never heard of these people. Okay, yeah. Okay. More paint. I feel like this might be just a bit too light. Okay. Eagerly wait his new videos. Is he like a cooking person? Okay, just trying to see if I've got all of these in. My stomach is rumbling. Okay, I think I need to, it was very bright, so maybe I need to make it a bit darker. I'll just add like a, I don't know. More brush hair just making its way onto my art. The best recreates food from movies and things. Huh. That's cool. My favorite cooking is you suck at cooking. Popular games and film. This seems interesting. Okay. I will. There's no, don't fall. The horns. They need. I'm not entirely sure how to make this color, and I'm running out of brushes. Where is my water? Where's my water cup? Where did it go? Where did I put it? Did I hide it? Oh wait, it's right there. Let me just drink some water. Now we have a water cup, and I stick all my brushes in here so I can clean them. Paint tea, yes. Okay, this is, I need to not wipe my brushes on my clothes. The best kind of tea. I do not recommend drinking paint tea, or paint water, or paint anything. Okay. I feel like I want to drink the paint water, but I don't. Like, there is no benefit of drinking paint water, and it's not like I want to, it's just like oh, I haven't done this, like, maybe I should kind of thing. Cocktail chemistry. It's fine if you want to live shorter. Look, I wouldn't drink toxic tea. Maybe I'll just get kids paint, and I'll just use kids paint, because, you know, kids are gonna eat paint at some point, right? Right? Or do you just not let kids use paint when they're that young? I'll get some non-toxic, like, you know how, like, what is it, like, Play-Doh or, like, crayons? Like, they're non-toxic, they're, like, completely edible, right? Obviously, not, it's not advised. Okay, these are pretty much, except for this one, I've got all the colour out of it. Okay, now I can use some more colours. I'm gonna put that over here. Okay, be one with the paint, join us. You don't let them use paint, you let them be paint. Ugh, okay, I don't know how I feel about this blue. Obviously I like the blue, it'll look better when he's purple. So I need to make the tusk color horns. How do I make that, like, brown and, like, white? I'm running out of space on my palette. Where is brown? What kind of brown? Like I think umber. You'll never know what it's like unless you've tried it. That's why I've tried Dog Silver Treat at one point. No such thing as non-toxic fair. Most paints can be ingested. Yeah, if it happens accidentally. Well, I mean, one time in your life, you know, it's fine, right? Okay, I think, yeah, I need an umber. Burnt umber. I have this. So this is what burnt umber looks like. It's like dark brown. It's not like a... I don't know how to describe the browns. I haven't used this much. I don't really use brown much. Oh gosh, this is tight. Can't. There we go. I don't know why I'm painting in nice-ish clothes. Okay. I can go here. That's more brown than I need. Oh, I gotta stop doing this. Adult paints though. Yeah. I know, cadmium, or cadmium, or however you pronounce it, the yellow and the red, they are toxic. They are toxic paint. Okay, I don't have paint on my legs so far. Just trying to get the paint off my knife, so then I can mix my colors. Those ones are probably beyond saving. Okay, so I don't know what other colors I am going to have to add, but for the moment, I'm sticking with just this burnt umber and this white, and I may have added too much white. It really depends, and I do want different shades, so I can do some shading. So that's a good base color. It might need a bit of yellow, but I'll start with this and just add the yellow if I need it, because I do not want to have to come back and paint it again. So I'm going to use this brush and start. See, now it looks too dark. I'm gonna make a middle color, and it'll be mainly the darker one, but I'm gonna start with this color. And I'm just gonna paint it, I guess. And this is not a thin, it's not a thin paint. It is, I don't know, it's like very smooth and liquidy kind of, but it's not thin. I need to find a better way to describe that. It's very nice to paint. It's not all chunky and stuck together. Easily, it's very spreadable. Like a nice spread. Not like, I forgot to take off the excess paint on Akali. Not like, and it gives good coverage for not much paint. I think because the white, because the brown is thick and the white is thin. Okay. I think this might need like a little bit of yellow in it. I'm trying not to paint out of the lines. Okay. Every metal that is used in paint production is toxic, right? Fair. Either to the environment or to us. Sometimes things like zinc are more okay, but we need minerals in such small quantities. It can still overwhelm. Yeah, fair. The particular type of metal can be toxic. Right. Right, yeah, so, yeah. Such a wide range of shades that we can't make anymore safely. That, yeah, like the real, I can't remember what it was. Okay, I was looking at my screen and now I'm looking back at this and I really can't see. I'm going blind, guys. I've just had my eyes open for too long. It's clearly what it is. I only wore my glasses when I went outside, because I don't really need them for close things. Because I can't focus on close things if my glasses are on. Well, I might be able to, but not like heaps well. I love making colors, like it's just so interesting. I think my favorite color to make would be ultramarine blue. It like used to be so expensive just because like the real actual color of it is like, I can't remember where it's found. It's in a rock, right? Or like something, it's in something. The pigment is really expensive, like the real pigment. How about if someone like just really needed iron, so they just wanted to eat like a bunch of iron-based paint? I guess it depends all about what our body can process, because my body doesn't absorb what it sucks at absorbing what it actually needs to. So no matter how much iron I like consume, it like won't Okay, this is very messy. Start eating raw iron. Look, I don't know if my body would actually be able to process it. And I'm using this to get all the non-wanted brown tusk things or whatever out of where I don't want it to be. I'm sorry if I'm covering it up a bit too much. I can't see properly, so I need to view it how I can. Oh, lapis lazuli, yeah. I love it. The body probably wouldn't process it that way, yeah. Spinach is high in iron. Bioavailable iron, right. Yeah. Yeah, so if your body can't process it, it doesn't matter how much you eat. There's no point unless your body can process it. I'm definitely gonna have to come back to this when I can actually see properly. Like, I wish I knew what was wrong with my body, so that, and like what it can process, or what I need to make it to be able to process. My thyroid needs, I need my thyroid to work, but I need to eat like salt and stuff for it to be able to work, and then it starts being able to process things. I can't see properly. I know science. Yeah, my doctor's like, she seems fine with it at the moment. She's monitoring it. Certain diets can really work wonders for things like that. Yeah, I'm not sure. She's just like, eat that like black thing around fish, or like, she meant like sushi, like the nori. I'm like, okay, this is a bit too brown for me, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, just do some things inside the lines. I'm due for another blood test sometime, so I think I'm doing fine. The black thing, that's hilarious. Yeah, I'm like, what? But it's good because I love sushi and love seaweed. Well, dried seaweed at least. I've got like a whole packet. Okay, let's not go outside the lines, but go directly up to them, and we'll be gushy. Okay. I don't really know what I'm doing. Like, I really don't really know what I'm doing. I don't know what shading I'm doing. Yeah, I feel like this is the wrong color. Like, they're like not light enough. Like, I need to have all of it this color. Maybe they just need yellow. I'ma paint most of it the lighter color. I'm fairly good with mixing colors and knowing which how to make the colors and what color I want them. And this is just not. I'm not a fan. Nah. Like, I think it does need yellow. Okay, now more of the sharp tool. And I am rushing this just a little bit. I have no reason to, it's just how I'm functioning today. After the coffee, that is. I was not like this before the coffee. Actually, maybe a little bit. And I just want my microphone to come. I'm really like annoyed and sad about it. So we have this. I'm not happy with the color of the tusks. The horns of, I keep calling them tusks. Not happy with the color of the horns. I'm going to try and just paint yellow over it. It's probably not the best idea. Probably very much far from the best idea. But I'm gonna just do that in just cause. Layer a darker color over it. No, because I don't want it to be darker. I need it to be like a different shade. Yeah, I could layer the same, like a lighter shade, or a different color if it was thicker, if it wasn't thin. Yeah, no, this didn't do anything for me. Let's not do that. I'm really annoyed at myself now. Let's not. I'm gonna do the same to the other side, because if I'm gonna stuff up both sides, well, if I'm gonna stuff up one side, I'd rather they both be the same. And this might actually work out. I need more white. And I can mix it with the brown that I've got. That's a lot of white. I did not need that much. Okay. This is a thing. Okay. I'm kind of just blending in. Maybe I should just add the yellow to the color. Maybe if there was actually any yellow left. I don't like this. Oof, I need to slow down. Okay. This is fine. Everything is fine. This paint is very thick and layering quite fast. It's probably more the shade I want it to be. So I'm gonna try and just completely color it in. And not leave too much of the darker color because I did make it lighter. And now I honestly don't know how I feel about it because I haven't looked at it as a whole yet. And if the color is too similar to the wood, then it really doesn't do much. Even though this is not heaps similar. But yeah. This is very, very like layered. Okay. Okay. This, like, I'm a bit annoyed at how the picture's coming across, because that's not what my picture looks like. So the camera is, I don't know if the camera even affects that. It's just, no. But I think that's how I'm gonna have to leave it. I have the eyes, and I'm gonna actually paint the ring, the nose ring, similar color to the tusks. Maybe I'll add a bit more yellow. I mean, I'll definitely add a bit more yellow, but just because it's a very similar color to that, take that off. That's a lot of yellow. Yeah, that's a lot of yellow. But it's very similar in the picture, so yeah. It's like a metally color. I really don't know how to make that the most effective way it is. I'll make it darker. Yeah, I think that's the best. Because, like, that's how I imagine it. Like, I imagine a kind of dark kind of ring. I can't see the canvas. Let me do this, and then I'll rotate the canvas. I'm just gonna fix that up later. I have not stayed in the lines in any meaning of the word. Canvas is rotated. And my headphone cord is going in the paint. Wouldn't be the first time. The canvas is rotated, you can't see it. Just getting rid of the... Also, hi Ethan. Getting rid of the excess paint on the outside as best I can because I got it everywhere. I could use a bit more yellow, but I honestly, with brown this dark, you can't see much else that's mixed with it unless it's overpowering like white or like a dark blue. Okay. Okay. What was I doing? I'll do the purple, I guess. Don't really know how I'm making this. I'm gonna attempt to make a purple. I can make it over this pinkish. Hopefully the pink is dried. I added too much blue again. But I do need white, so let's hope the white saves this. I just added like a lot of white. Like a lot of white. But see, that's like the kind of, no, not kind of, and a similar purple as to what I want. Blue's the best. Blue is the best. Okay, Alistair and Mundo are both purple. Dr. Mundo. Okay, so I'm yeah, this might be like too pale. Like too much white, and then I just added a lot of blue, so I don't want it so blue. I want to make this right the first time and not like the 80th time. I really have to not let my paint dry. Okay, we have like a more reddier purple, like it's a bit magenta, and I probably can like not stick with this exactly, but mix the two together a bit more and try and get some more white and some more blue, more white than blue, and not paint my desk. Okay, this is gonna be a thing. I'm using this kind of purple. It's a bit shiny because of the light. And I'm not going to paint his eyes purple. I'm going to try my very best. Why is this cow purple? That's what I want to know. Great at not painting in the lines. Okay, what is some shading? I can make the top of his nose a bit lighter, the shading. Okay. Here we go. This is looking good. I hope. I might need to make his mohawk a bit Well, I mean, I feel like his mohawk is just like kind of out of place, but it exists. Why you do that? Why you do that, computer? I'm so hungry. Okay. Around his nose is a bit more tricky because I've already painted in the ring, and I don't want to have to go over it again because I very much did not stay in the lines when I was painting the ring. So I just have to be very careful around his nostrils and the ring as well. And the nostrils I'm going to make like a bit darker, more of a like a black color. And trying to get the rest of it done and be inside the lines. Okay. Okay. I love the process of doing this, like the satisfaction when I see like how far it's come. Like it starts off as just a drawing, well, just a sketch. It starts off as an idea, and then I attempt to draw it, I fail a couple of times, and then I figure out something that I like. With Alistair, I had an idea, and then I couldn't really draw it. And I'm just like, well, I'll just leave the badly drawn version. And then I drew it onto the coaster, and it turned out to be a lot better than what I did in the book. And obviously, if I'm burning it into this wood, it's pretty permanent, so I want to make sure it's like as alright as it's going to be. Okay, now trying to do the little triangles in between his horns and his mohawk. And not get purple on anything else apart from the bit that's meant to be skin, which is harder than it's just really hard, especially with this brush and with a lot of paint on it. I need like tiny brushes. Okay, this is working. Oof, I'm gonna have to fix that up. And just going closer. Make sure everything is filled in and nice and flat. I do have to find his eyebrows. So I'm gonna attempt to do that now. This can go there in the other paint. Okay, so one of them. I actually don't know where they are. This one's like here. Okay, I found one. Like half. I'm gonna just repaint around this after I've found the entire eyebrow. Okay. So I found it. I found his eyebrows. I carved them out kind of. Now I'm just gonna go back through and try and not coat them completely. And if I do, just quickly go back along with this, because he needs eyebrows, because I put them there for a reason. Also, like his nose thing, like, where is it? Is it, like, where is it? It's right here. I'm just gonna scrape all the paint off. I don't know how far this line goes. Okay, just paint it all back on, and now that I know where the line is, I'm gonna make sure it's visible. Now you can't see this at the moment because I need to be able to see it. See, I don't even remember what this looked like. Maybe I just have to make up where it is. Okay, have fun with that. Thanks for watching, and thanks for playing before. Okay, I think I am just continuing to screw this up. Sorry, that is, I tried to find his nose. As you can see, I've kind of, ruined the paint. I really need to be more careful with these. I'm gonna do the inside of his nostrils. I'm gonna take this very dry. I'm gonna try and find a non-dry. I'm gonna try and find a better brush. I'm gonna mix it with. I'm just gonna try and get the black that I have, and unsuccessfully mix it with this, because all of this paint is dried. So I'm going to take this and not squirt it out everywhere, but it's just I'm gonna take the top of it without leaving any purple in the actual tube, and just like spread it around on the palette and add some purple to it, and then use the big brush that I shouldn't have used for this and put it in the inside of his nostrils. I'm just trying to dab it so I don't have to no, I'm gonna take a smaller brush. I changed my mind. And just kind of put it in his nostrils. Put the dark paint in Moo Boy's nostrils. So then he actually has more depth, and yeah, okay, so now he has nostrils. This light is horrible. Okay, now I'm wasting so much paint here. It's fine. I'm gonna take the edge of this white out of the tube and give some highlightiness to this cow. That's probably a bit too light. we're gonna make it more light than it needs to be because I can always blend it in later, and I really don't know what I'm doing. Just like on the tops above his eyebrows. We're just gonna try and attempt to contour this cow just a little bit. I'm using a bad brush for this, but I'm gonna make it work. On the edge of his face. This is not looking great. TBH. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm keeping his eyebrows visible. Okay. And we're washing brushes. This paint tea. This one can probably come out now. I forgot leaving it in there. I forgot I left it in. Okay, now this one. And now I need to do his eyes. His eyes are red, so I'm going to get a red, crimson red, and put some red here. That's 100% more than I needed. I did not need that much. And then I'm going to use some white to highlight the inside of his eyes if I can. And I'm going to try and use this brush. And I'm going to put seriously, that's way too much red. Fred's going to have a nice time with some red. Okay, so start with the red. Just make sure it's like easier to use. I'm going to just put it straight in his eyes. I love seeing it come together. It's like, until everything's there, it's not really 100% the character. But it's getting there. I'm still not sure about the color of the blue. Okay. I need majority of the paint to be on the end of my paintbrush, so I have more control there, but not, I don't want like a giant blob on the end of my brush, because then it'll just go everywhere. Okay. Dude, this looks kind of cool. I'm not happy with the purple and how it's not even, but this is looking like an Alistair. I'm just gonna try and not create pink, but see what happens when I do eyes. Okay, look. A Mumu also has eyes, but those ones don't, because they don't need eyes. They don't need it. It's different on this. Like he needed them. The others didn't. Okay, I'm just dabbing some white on here, making a whole mess of everything, and we're gonna put some more red on there because I don't really know what I'm doing. It might need some yellow just so it doesn't look so pink, but yeah, I don't really know. Maybe just the red would have been enough. Just the plain red. Okay, it's very subtle now because I went back over it with red. I love how like when the camera focuses, the color changes. Focus on this, not this. Damn it. It doesn't like to focus on this. Whoa, that's like, look at it. It's so cool. I'm not entirely happy with the color of the ring. I think I might add more, like, make it lighter and like more yellowy maybe. But yeah, it's looking pretty cool. I must go back with my etching tool and see if I can get rid of purple. Definitely wouldn't want to wave a red blinky at him. Okay. And yeah, okay. This is looking pretty good. Okay. I'm happy with this. So I'm just gonna clean the rest of my brushes. Which is only 2 at the moment. And I'm gonna move them out of my way. Look at them with the rest of the brushes. This is what we have. I didn't do this today, but well, that color change was not. Whoa, this is really weird. What if you spilt water on your mouth? Teacher is worried. Nah, that wouldn't happen. So I didn't do this today, but I'd probably just use another mouse if it stopped working. That's fine. Today I did Ari and Akali. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this. I can get rid of Alice's face now. And Alistair. And I might have to... The colors still aren't correct on the camera, so I'm still gonna have to fix that. But yeah, I'm happy with this. I hope you have enjoyed me coloring, painting in these, painting them. Yep, okay. My words aren't working. I need to put the paint on Fred, so I'm gonna get Fred. I'd love to smack a coffee mug on it. I'm gonna try not to get paint on my cord, because that's no fun. Oh no, that's also no fun. Okay, so I'm gonna move these out of the way just while I paint Fred. I'm really good at getting paint everywhere. Okay, Fred's up here. I've got paint everywhere. Oh, I do need a brush for this. This is the broken one. This is the broken one. Let's get the paint. Oh, it's very stiff. I'm not gonna use that one. Okay, let's use. Oh, this is the broken one. The other one just feels broken. This is the actual broken one. Okay, so we're gonna. I'm gonna make Fred red now. Yeah. Okay. We've got a lot of red. I'm just painting Fred. He is now. He's no longer a white/blue cat. He is going to be a red cat. If you have any ideas of what I could do on my spare canvas, like what I could do with the spare paint on this canvas, then I'm open to suggestions. I think Fred makes blathers. Ah! I'm gonna continue to say no to that. Until I maybe am just drawing something by hand, not in a project. Unless you want to commission me to make you a coaster like that, which I feel like would take me a lot of time. Not a lot of time, just like a lot of effort, which I would put in, but yeah, you would commission me. I feel I don't want to disappoint, and I know people who know me say like, I don't care what it is, like I just want your art, like I don't care how good it is, but I have a standard, like. Okay, I've got some purple paint, so I'm gonna give his features just a little touch with this purple paint. He's basically a different cat now. Also got blue paint. You wouldn't disappoint if you wanted to live, damn. Now I'm just scared. Okay. What other paint do I have? I still have not much of anything left. Oh, this is breaking. Okay, this is pretty much all the paint. I don't think I can get any more off. There's a bit of green, but honestly, not much to bother. Okay. Okay, so this is Fred. Hang on. I need 2 hands for this, so I can show him off. This is Fred. He is now a red cat. Now Fred is in the background, and I'm just cleaning my brushes. This one is very not a brush. And why do so many of them break? I need to throw that one out. Okay. Where did I put them? So that's all I'm going to do for this stream, because I don't have any. Well, it's my dinner time nearly, and the next one will be I'll be burning this. I'll be drawing I'm drawing it more onto wood. I've got wood here which I've sanded and made all nice. And I have to and hopefully, I mean, my microphone probably won't be here, but I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for it. I'm gonna be so pumped when it comes. So next time, if I'm doing coasters, which I probably will be, I will either be drawing more characters, and I'm up to Jace. I'm up to Jace, and then I'll be drawing them onto coasters like this, and then burning the pattern into them. Yeah. So yeah, these are the ones that are already done, and I'm super happy with them. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching them being created, because I definitely enjoyed creating them. And I hope you come back next time and yeah, just like come along the journey of the League coasters being made. I'm gonna end here, and yeah, well, yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna end here, and if you're interested in seeing the finished products or progress updates, I post them on my Instagram and my Twitter, and some things I do off stream, which I'm not currently doing anything off stream. So yeah, I hope you tune in next time and watch more coaster making. So thanks for everyone who was chatting with me or lurking. I appreciate you all, and I'm super excited to keep making these. So